There will come a day when you'll look in the mirror and realize you've been waiting for the right time, the right feeling, the right spark to begin. But that day never came, did it? Because success doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't care how tired you are, how afraid you feel, or how many times you failed. It only answers to one command: action. Every dream you've buried under excuses is still alive, waiting for you to move. Every goal you've whispered in the dark is screaming, get up, do something. The truth is brutal but freeing. You'll never feel ready. You must force yourself to get things done. That's the difference between those who wish and those who win, between the talkers and the doers, between the forgotten and the legendary. So today, stop waiting to feel motivated. Force yourself to move, and the world will move with you. There comes a moment in every person's life when silence becomes unbearable. When the noise of excuses, the comfort of procrastination, and the illusion of someday start to choke the breath out of your potential. That moment is when your soul starts to whisper the truth. No one is coming to save you. You can wait for motivation, for inspiration, for the perfect mood or timing, but they're not coming. You can scroll for hours, watch others live the life you dream of, or pray for a miracle. But until you move, nothing moves. The secret is as brutal as it is beautiful. You must force yourself to get things done. The greatest lie the world tells you is that you need to feel ready before you act. But readiness is an illusion. It never arrives. It's born only after you've taken the first painful, uncertain, uncomfortable step. Thomas Edison didn't wait to feel inspired before inventing the light bulb. He worked through failure after failure over 10,000 times, not because he felt motivated, but because he decided he would finish what he started. Henry Ford didn't build an empire because he felt confident every morning. He built it because he refused to quit when others told him he was insane. Discipline, not desire. Force, not feeling. That's the bridge between average and extraordinary. Every morning, life offers you a choice, pain or regret. The pain of discipline or the pain of disappointment. And both hurt, but only one leads to power. When you force yourself to do the work, even when your mind screams no, you begin to train the invisible muscle that rules all achievement, the power of self-command. People often talk about freedom, but real freedom is not doing whatever you want. Real freedom is being able to make yourself do what you must, even when you don't want to. It's mastering your impulses instead of being enslaved by them. It's choosing long-term greatness over short-term comfort. That's what separates the giants of history from the crowd of the ordinary. Napoleon Hill wrote, "The person who masters themselves through self-discipline can master anything in life." He wasn't speaking metaphorically. He was revealing the formula behind every empire ever built. Whether it was Carnegie shaping steel, Disney shaping dreams, or Lincoln shaping the destiny of a nation, the foundation was the same: self-mastery. There is something almost sacred about forcing yourself to move when you don't feel like it. Because in that resistance, you're not just fighting laziness or fear. You're fighting the weaker version of yourself. And every time you win that battle, even in small ways, your identity begins to change. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of emotion and start recognizing yourself as a creator of reality. You see, emotion is fleeting, but action leaves evidence. The person who waits for inspiration builds castles in the air. The one who forces action builds monuments on earth. Action does not just change your results, it rewires your belief system. It tells your mind, I move, therefore I am unstoppable. Think of your life as a forge. Every day you step into the fire, the heat of struggle molds you, shapes you, burns away weakness. It's not punishment, it's purification. You are being refined into someone stronger, sharper, more unbreakable. You will never feel like doing the hard things, that's why they're hard. But those hard things are the stepping stones to everything you've ever wanted. If you can train yourself to do what's necessary, not what's easy, not what's convenient, you will start to experience what very few ever do: momentum. Momentum is life's hidden fuel. Once you have it, it carries you through storms. But to earn it, you must start where most people stop: when it's uncomfortable. When your bed feels warm, but your goals feel distant. When your energy is low, but your responsibilities are calling. When your mind says, tomorrow, you whisper back, no, today. That's the birth of power. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not timing. It's force. Force yourself to start. Force yourself to continue. Force yourself to finish. And soon, what once felt impossible becomes routine. You no longer rely on motivation. You rely on momentum. And momentum, once earned, becomes the weapon of the unstoppable. Because here's the truth few dare to speak. Motivation is a mood. Discipline is a decision. And force is a philosophy. It's the creed of those who refuse to live an average life.